Hey guys, Mr. B, XRP here, and welcome back. Today is August 18th of 2020. I am looking at Fiat Leak, watching the money move, and for those of you who don't know, Fiat Leak shows fiat and Tether being transacted in crypto. So if you're wondering what it is, it's an interesting thing to watch. It's fun, and things are moving along on there. So let's get into the prices, and then let's get into our subjects of the day. So the market cap on Coin Paprika is at 389 billion. Guys, that's one of the highest market caps we've ever had. I mean, the highest is about 800 billion, but I think it's the third highest we've ever had. So we are moving in the right direction. And for those of you who don't fully understand market cap, you should do a little study up on it. It's some people say, oh, market cap doesn't matter. Well, it's kind of a great indicator, right? So if there's $389 billion in the market, it doesn't mean that there's $389 billion has been invested in the market. It means that the current prices of each asset, if they were all sold at that exact price, the last price, the highest price, well, not the highest price, but the last price, the market will be valued at $389 billion. So one of the things we've learned, and I think it was the gentleman from Fundstrat, and his name is escaping me right now, but he had estimated that for every billion of real hard cash that his last name is Lee. I can't think of Thomas Lee. For every billion that comes in the market in hard cash, it raises the market cap between 25 and $50 billion. So it has a massive effect on the market cap. Those were his numbers. Those are not my numbers, but he's on record as saying that. You can Google it. It's been posted all over Twitter, but he's from Fundstrat, Thomas Lee. And I think he's some sort of an analyst. So anyway, looking at the prices, Bitcoin's at 12,253, Ethereum's at 429, and XRP is just over 31 cents. Chainlink is down a little bit at 1636, but still having a good time. It's up 30% over 7 days. So let's move right into this. First thing I want to talk about was Uphold was talking about a scam. So there's a scam warning. There's a Facebook page impersonating us, Uphold, offering a chance to win Bitcoin. This is not associated in or any way connected to Uphold. Do not click any links associated with fake contests. This Facebook page has been reported. Okay, here's the deal. I know they're running fake scams in front of my videos and every other YouTuber's videos. Guys, I know most of you don't have to be reminded, but I feel like I have to say this. Don't send anybody your crypto expecting more in return. Don't fall for these scams. We can't stop it. Listen, YouTube has so much power, so much power. They have the ability to know so many things about us, and they have the ability to shut down YouTubers at the drop of a hat, but they somehow can't stop these scammers. I don't get it, but most everybody knows that Ripple's in a lawsuit with them over it. But don't fall for it. Keep your eyes open, and don't fall for anything like that. Okay, Sheesh Burla, this was posted by Michael at VAL5 link. Sheesh Burla, Ripple's SVP of products, says that OnDemand Liquidity, the company's solution for conducting frictionless cross-border payments, is responsible for more than 20% of total Ripple net volume. So here's what that means. Of all the business that's traveling across RippleNet, 20%, so 1 out of 5 transactions is using ODL, and I think that's a pretty darn good number. I think that's a really good number considering we still don't have the regulatory clarity that I know so many Ripple customers and Ripple are waiting for. I mean, we often forget about regulatory clarity. We often just wonder, why are they not flipping the switch? And people get all crazy and people get all fired up. But the truth is, they still need the regulatory clarity. And like everything else, it's coming. It's coming. So Brian Brooks from the OCC, we're expecting that he's going to give some clarity on the classification of these assets soon. He said soon anyway. So hopefully he really means it. And I think he's a man of action. He seems to move pretty quickly. All right, so this was from CoinDesk Markets. Chainlink's Link token has surged nearly 1,000% over the past 5 months. Some are worried the market is starting to overheat. What a winner. I mean, what an absolute winner for those that invested in. And I will tell you that there were people in the XRP community talking about investing in Chainlink back when it was $2. $2. And they would have crushed it. And I'm sure plenty of people got it and did really well, and good for them. Okay, this was from XRP Crypto Wolf. Bank of England joins key roundtable on central bank digital currency designs. The Bank of England will take part in a meeting tomorrow to discuss CBDC and infrastructure designs model for interoperable blockchain networks within and beyond national borders. So we all know the best way for interoperability that we know of so far is XRP, and we know that's the best way to do it. And I'm pretty sure they know it's the best way to do it as well. This was a post that I thought was interesting. It was from @TeamDigital7. Just tested Uphold payout system to be ready for upcoming bull run. Payment was received after just 3 minutes. Spread the word. I had told everybody, all of my audience, you guys need to try your exit ramps. You know, cash out $5. Make sure it works. Make sure the money lands in your account. Make sure that the pipes are oiled, that you're going to get paid when it's time to get paid, okay? Because there's one thing that we all have in common in this space, and we're all here for the money. People can tell me they're here for the tech, but I'm sure they enjoy the tech and they're excited by the tech, and I think the tech's exciting, and I think it's really cool, and I think it's amazing. But the bottom line is, here for the money and the investment. I mean, this is why we're here. Is we've invested our money and we want to see a return at some point. I hope this isn't true. I'm not going to play the music, but there is a video out right now, and it says, meanwhile in Wuhan, it looks like a big party going on in Wuhan. And man, I really hope we find out this is just BS and it's not real. So that's just crazy. I came across that this morning. I thought it was nuts. All right, CZ Binance posted this, and he's at CZ_Binance. And for anybody that doesn't know, he's the CEO of Binance, and Catherine Cooley is the CEO of Binance America. But CZ said, we are seeing all-time highs in terms of system traffic, higher than December 2017. Should be interesting to see what happens next. So here's the deal. They are seeing all-time highs in the movement of things on their platform, which is amazing, which brought me back to the bull run, okay? So for those of you who don't know, the big bull run ran from December of 2017 till very early January is where it really peaked up, especially for XRP. And it was insanity. And for those of you who haven't heard my story, I tweeted out my story, and I've also talked about it on my channel. And literally, when I was one day sitting on my couch looking at my investment, and it was up over 800%, and I was literally looking at my phone, and I started to have heart palpitations. I went in the kitchen, I didn't tell my wife, and I started chewing on an aspirin because I literally thought I was going to have a heart attack. I could not believe how fast the price of XRP was going up. Now, some of you are going to say, oh, that's crazy. That's insanity. How could that be? Well, here's how that could be. If you look at this chart, it was, and by the way, this is not financial advice, and I'm not telling you guys this is going to happen again. I'm telling you what happened and why I'm here, because it's my opinion it's going to happen again, and it's going to happen even better. The only person I'm giving advice to in this video is my neighbor John, okay, who happened to text me a snapshot of his first XRP buy the other day, which is fantastic. So John, this little portion of my video is coming out to you. So XRP was 23 cents on December 10th, okay, 23 cents. All right, 24 cents on the 11th. It went from 23 cents to, and it says here on CoinMarketCap, $3.75 on January 4th. That's like 25 days later. And on Coinbase, they were showing the price, and it wasn't being sold on Coinbase at the time, but they were showing a market price of $384. But whether it's $384 or $375, I don't care. It was 23 cents, and 25 days later, it was $3.75. For those of you who weren't here, do you have any idea how hard it was to buy XRP back then? You had to go sign up, give all of your personal information to companies you had never heard of before that are now legitimized over all these years, but now it's a no-brainer. But you had to go give them all this personal information, give them your social security number, take pictures of yourself, hold your license up, take a picture of your license, take 10 pictures of your license because the first 5 weren't good enough, and then you have to do the back again, so you have to do 5 more, and then you have to buy Bitcoin. And then you had to have some amazing person who already knew how to do that show you how to send that Bitcoin to some other obscure place where then you would buy your XRP. And you had to set up an account there, and you had to take pictures of your license, and then you had to meet the man on the boat on the Smoky Bog, and you had to give him a coin, and you had to take it across the river and across the bog, and you had to pay the man at the end, and it was ridiculous what we had to go through to get in. Here's my point. We're in a bull market. Does this turn into a bull run? I don't know, but I'm prepared. And if it does turn into a bull run, one of the things that I want you guys to know is the on-ramps to get into XRP are probably triple what they were back then. The ease of buying is a no-brainer. You can get Coinbase, you can get Uphold, you can get Bittrex, you can get their apps on your phone and buy in one press of the button. Super, super simple. It's easy to buy now, and it's easy to sell now. So because of that ease, how many more people are going to come to the market in the next bull run? A lot. Do I think it's going to exceed 375 personally? Yes, I totally do. I'm not going to give you a number, but I think we're going to blow so far past that it's going to be ridiculous, because the ease of buying, the ease of getting in, the ease of getting out is going to be there. My personal opinion, I just believe that's what's going to happen. I have no idea of knowing. I'm not a fortune teller. There's no way for me to know, but I am using common sense. I go about my day, every day in my life, with one thing: common sense. And common sense tells me easy in, easy out gets more people. The other thing I was thinking about this morning was, there are people, even though it's easy, that won't do it the easy way. They want it even easier than easy. They want to call Grayscale or some other broker and have them buy it for them. People are literally willing to pay more money for assets to have someone else handle it for them. I mean, look at Grayscale. They're doing fantastic, and you pay more for the asset. You're in an asset fund. You don't really own the asset or hold the asset. And there's even like a management fee of like 2 or 2.5% every year. So the older and the less technologically sophisticated people are going to pay way more for their assets because they don't want to deal with any of this stuff, and it's not worth their time. So it's going to cost them more money. But for us, we're all about the gains, and every bit counts, and we're going to do it differently. We're going to do it on our own. But interesting stuff. I wanted to share this with you. So if you hadn't seen this chart, it's real. It's not BS. It's not hype. It happened. Now, you could go back to when XRP was 0.006 cents and up to the bull run, and I think the increase in value was like 36,000%. But that was for the early people who got in on XRP, 2013, before any of us even heard of Bitcoin. But those people made a killing, an absolute killing. So wanted to share that with you. Check your cash out points. Make sure that all your verifications are in place with your exchanges. I'm going to attach another time my cash out, my personal cash out plan to this video. It's going to pop up at the end of this video. I may be doing some adjustments to that. Only reason why I'm going to be doing some adjustments is since I've done it, I've bought a lot more XRP, so I may be adjusting my percentages and things like that. But it is a great guide if you don't have a plan to see what I'm using as my plan, the things I'm thinking about, the things I'm being careful of, and it might be something that you want to check out for yourself to kind of help you design a plan. I will tell you this: any plan is better than the plan you don't have, because the plan you don't have sucks. Okay, you have to have a plan. And remember I told you I was taking that aspirin? You will be so emotionally overwhelmed if you don't have a plan and know what to do and when to do it, that you will be like a deer in the headlights and you will do nothing, and you will be like me, and you will watch weeks later all of your profits disappear. And now I've been waiting 900 days for them to come back, and it's painful. Don't do it. Don't be an old Mr. B XRP, okay? Be the new Mr. B XRP. Take profits, all right? All right, moving on. Okay, this was cool. I saw this the other day. This was from @CryptoBull2020. XRP is being promoted on Facebook again. So Yeah, so they did promote it. So it was a Ripple sponsored ad. Blockchain technology and XRP play a fundamental role. So technically XRP is being advertised, but it's really Ripple being advertised. I jumped in underneath them and I said, I noticed Ripple doing sponsored ads on Twitter in the last few days also. So I saw that Ripple, I never saw sponsored ads by Ripple, but apparently they did them before. They're doing them again. Somebody else jumps in and says, I'm on Instagram too, and this was at Christian Law 007. So Ripple's out there advertising. Now here's my speculation. I think Ripple's trying to pump up their name to the public so that the public sees their name, so that when they IPO, people recognize the name, because they're a B2B product. They're a business-to-business product. I mean, they don't sell their product to consumers. So they're not out there telling people to buy XRP. They're looking for name recognition, in my opinion, and I think that name recognition is to help drive the value of their stock when they finally IPO, which a lot of people I talk to think it's still going to happen this year. I don't know that it is or not, but a lot of people believe it's going to happen this year. I don't know. We'll see. Time will tell. Okay, iTrustCapital. I contacted iTrustCapital and I asked them the following question. And the reason why I did it is people asked me, and I thought, wow, this is a great question. So with the Flare network coming, and they're going to do a utility fork, which technically, and I don't know if it's an airdrop or not, guys, so don't jump me for calling it an airdrop. I don't know what else to call it. But they're going to airdrop XRP holders one for one. For every XRP you have, they're going to give you one of these Spark tokens. So you have 20,000 XRP, you're going to get 20,000 Spark tokens. What are they going to be worth? I have no idea. What are you going to do with them? They're going to be used for DeFi, so decentralized finance programs, which I think is going to be amazing. But the point is, I asked Blake from iTrustCapital, when this airdrop happens, for anybody that has XRP in their iTrustCapital account, will they get credit for the Spark tokens? So I'm going to read you the quote that Blake sent to me exactly. So I'm going to my email here and I'm reading. It says, okay, there's no reason why we shouldn't be able to support them. The details will be made clearer over time as we see the protocol evolving. As far as I know, there's no official launch date. If these tokens will end up having value, we will certainly want to support them for our clients. Blake Skadron, iTrustCapital. So Blake is fantastic over there. iTrust, guys, I've been telling you that I opened up an IRA over there. You only have to open it up with $1,000. So if you're interested, please check it out. You can use the link in the description of this video if you want, and you'll get one free month. But I like those guys. I mean, they respond to questions. They're great. And here's the thing, right? Jungle Inc. once made a video, and I'm telling you, it was the best piece of advice I ever heard in this space. He said, put $1,000 of XRP on a ledger and tuck it under your pillow, lock it in a safe, hide it somewhere, and keep it for 10 years. And it was a great piece of advice because, you might sell as the price goes up and you might sell all of it at some point, and the whole idea is to protect yourself against selling all your XRP. Well, if you do an IRA, you're going to be protected as well because it's going to be locked up until you hit a specific age. So it's another way to do it, and you can also trade if you want tax-free. So it's another way to do it. I still like Jungle's idea. You could do it that way. You could do it this way. Just do it. Just protect yourself from that last bit of XRP. I mean, how many people had Bitcoin and sold it all and wish they had held a chunk long term? So whatever your sellout plan is, whatever your cash out plan is, have a portion that you may never, ever sell. You may, whatever it may be, have a plan, guys. Always want you to have a plan. Okay, moving on. This I thought was fantastic. I don't want to play the music, but I'm just going to play this little video. And somebody drew this hopscotch on the street, and then they did secret video from, I guess, their apartment. And people passing by just can't help themselves. I mean, I just thought that was really great to see that. Yeah, I mean, who could do that? I mean, who could walk past that and not actually do that? It just shows you everyone's young at heart, right? No matter how old you are, you always think you're 18 in your head. You always look back to your childhood. You never feel your age in life. I know I don't, and my father's 75 years old, and he tells me the same thing. You never, ever feel your age. You think of yourself as younger than you are, and this kind of proves it. Last thing I want to share with you is I posted this on Twitter the other day. It said, and this was a quote from Eleanor Roosevelt. Great minds discuss ideas. Average minds discuss events. Small minds discuss people. We all need to be reminded of this all the time. What kind of conversations are you having with your family, with your friends, with your social circle, out to happy hour? Are you talking about ideas with people? Because I can tell you, when you talk about ideas with people, it's fun. It's exciting. It's building things. I always tell you guys, build something. Build something. It's exciting. It motivates you. So discuss ideas with people. And if you find yourself discussing events, move away toward ideas. And if you find yourself discussing people, get up and leave or move back to ideas. If you find yourself discussing people, pivot. Don't do it. It's horrible. Don't do it. It's not the thing to do. And this will help remind you, and even share this with your kids. And I shared it with my kids, and I will share it with them many times to keep reminding them. Okay, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not an accountant. Definitely not Nostradamus, guys. I can't tell you the future, and I'm not a crypto expert. These are my opinions only. Don't make any financial decisions based on anything I say. This video is intended for entertainment purposes only. Please like and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed to my channel up to now, and you've made it this far in the video, that must mean you enjoyed it, so you might as well hit the subscribe button right now. I mean, hit it right now. You made it to the end. Do it right now. It's free to subscribe. Hit the button. And also share my videos with anybody who you think might appreciate them. And everyone, keep your eyes on this market. Remember what the difference that 25 days can make. This is exciting times, and I can't wait to see everyone here who didn't go through a bull run the last time be able to experience one. And don't forget, for those that are invested in XRP, we're here for the utility, I know, and I'm here for the long-term utility. But we're going to probably see another bull run before we see that utility kick in. And it should be a perfect storm if they happened at the same time. But if we do see a bull run, it's important to have a plan, take profits, and you guys have a great day.